channel. In today's video I will be doing a chit chat get ready with me. Before I start on with today's video, I do want to tell you guys that I'm not a makeup artist in any way. These are the makeup products and the makeup routine that I use when I want to go out to have lunch or go out on a little date night. Very simple, but like I said, my makeup does change. Like if I'm going out to like a club, or if I'm going to be going out where I'm going to be out for a longer period of time, then I do switch up powder. I'll use foundation instead of powder. I will do my eye makeup, I'll wear fake lashes, so I will like glam it up. But these products are the products that I use every time. And I do want to tell you guys that it doesn't really matter if you have good products, but if your skincare or your skin products aren't as good as your makeup, then it doesn't really matter, because you could have really good makeup products, but like let's say your skin is not prepped properly, then your makeup won't really make a difference. And when I tell you guys that took me so long to realize, I've struggled with my skin for like the past 6 years. And like by struggle I mean like my skin type. Like I have oily skin, and my skin would get so greasy that no matter how many products I would use, it wouldn't make a difference. Like I was using mattifying products, and I was using face washes that were for like oil Skin Pro skin, and I tried so many products and I would think they would work, but when I would apply my makeup, like my makeup would not stay at all. And like I remember like around here, like my T-zone and my pores, like I do have really big pores, and I honestly my skin right now is so good. And like I said, it's taken me a really long time to find products that work out for my skin, and so far right now I feel like this is like what's worked out the best. And like if you guys do want to see like a in-depth skincare routine, then I will gladly do a video. But like I said, it also depends like on your skin type. Every skin type is different. The products that I use might work for me, but they might not work for you guys. So like it all depends what your skin is like, and I think you guys should definitely like experiment and try new products and then see what works out for me. But yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do like a little simple like everyday makeup look. And I do not wear makeup every day, but in case I do want to go out. So let's go ahead and get on with the video. Sorry, like the camera just turned off. So yeah, so like after I set my skin with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, I usually use this fan and then just kind of dry my skin, which I already did while I was trying to turn around the camera. And then after I use that, I use a primer. And I've read a lot of things, and I watch a lot of videos saying that my primers don't make a difference, that they're just like that they don't work out. But I mean, for me, honestly, I use the Rare Beauty I think this is the pore diffusing primer, and I really like it. I just use it on my T-zone to kind of like minimize my pores, and it really works out for me. So like I said, these products are products that I really love, and I use every time when I do my makeup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open a mirror because I'm looking like right in the viewfinder. But yes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my primer. And like I said, I've never recorded a makeup video, so this is gonna be a little bit off, but I'm trying my best. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that, and I'll give it a few like a minute or so to kind of settle like into my pores. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. And one of the things that I do struggle with are my eyebrows. And oh my god, when I tell you guys that my eyebrows are the part that I hate the most of when it comes to my makeup. I have a lot of hair in my eyebrows, as you guys can see, and they won't stay. Like they won't stay. I've tried so many brow gels and they just don't stay for some reason. So I like to set them before I go in with the pencil. So I use the Benefit 24 brow setter, and I'm just gonna go ahead and brush the hairs up and then let that dry, and then later on I will fill them in with a pencil. So I honestly dislike doing my eyebrows so much. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and set them really fast. Like I said, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy today because I am gonna go just have lunch and watch a movie, but I wanted to just get a little glammed up. What do you guys like to do on your free time? I like to go out and like explore new places and try new different items, like food items and like different things. I'm a big fan of ramen. I love ramen. So we're gonna go have ramen where I currently live. Oh my god, I was spacing out. Where I currently live, I live in a very like suburban neighborhood. We do have restaurants nearby, but not like a lot of them. So we do have to drive a little bit out to kind of get into the city. So we're gonna go to Irvine Spectrum, and there's a place right there called Silver Lake Ramen, which so far has been the best ramen I've tried. But yes, we're gonna go there, and we're just gonna go have some ramen and then go watch a movie after. So yes, after I set my face with the setting spray, primer, I set my eyebrows, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer under my eyes. And like I said, I go very light. I don't try to cover any of my imperfections. I actually like when my skin looks very natural, but I try to just kind of cover like my dark circles just here and there. And I actually don't have a lot of dark circles, but I mean, you guys can see them, but I could see them in person. So I think oh, there you go. I was looking for my concealer, my MAC. I use two concealers. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and then I also use the MAC concealer in NC42. I really like this concealer. And when it comes to concealers, like I've tried a few, and I don't have like a favorite one, but this is the one I have right now. And I'm just gonna apply it here, like in the inner corners, a little bit out, and then just a little bit on the forehead, a little bit here and here, to just kind of even out like my skin. I don't want my eyes to look so bright and then the rest of my skin to just look dull. And I'm just gonna use this Sigma Round Kabuki F42 brush, and I'm just gonna blend that really fast. And like I said, I try to go very light with all of my products. And I remember back in like 2016, my sister-in-law, she does makeup. Like she's a very good like makeup person. She does videos as well, and she gave me like products. And I remember I went through a phase where I had like my own little makeup collection, and I was so happy. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna start to get into makeup. And I would see her do all these videos, and I'm like, damn, she's so good. And I wanted to do makeup, but I was like, you know what, like actually just wanted to do it because I would see her doing her makeup, and I was like, oh, I'm like, I want to try it out, but I don't have the patience to do that. Like I get so impatient. Like I can't just sit there and like just take my time doing something. I have to do it fast. And I feel like people that do makeup and like that know how to do like their eye makeup and stuff like that, I feel like they're so good at what they do. Like they take their time, and I don't know if that makes any sense, but like what I'm trying to say is that like I don't have patience to do that. So then I was like, ah, whatever. So yeah, I just kind of stopped doing my makeup, and I started to just kind of look for products that were a little bit like more like natural, like products that work for me. And I've invested like most of these products, I don't want to say they're high-end, but I usually get them at Sephora, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to find good products. Like I said, for me, this is what's worked out best for me. Like I said, if you find a product that is good, then go ahead and invest in it. You know, my husband hates when I say the word invest. He's like, you're not investing in it, but I think it's a good investment. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that, and as you guys can see, like it's very natural. You guys can still see a little bit of my redness, but like I said, I really don't mind that. Like I actually really like it. And to set that, I'm gonna use sorry, I'm like trying to get all, I have all my products just like in this little bag, and it's hard to find them. Oh, it's right here. So to set my under eye, I use I have this like Hourglass palette, and it's in the shade Ambient. So I use this shade right here, and I just use that to set my under eyes, because I'm gonna set my skin with like another face powder. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Like I said, I'm sorry if this video, like the angle's a little bit weird. I've never attempted this. This is actually my first time trying to record this video, so we'll just go with it. No, why not? So I'm just gonna set that, and that's how it looks so far. So I just have my under eye, I applied a little bit of concealer, and then now we're gonna go in with powder. So like I said, I've tried so many face powders, and I remember I was always using foundation, but I felt like foundation was very heavy, and I wanted to try like something like lighter, and I tried BB creams. I really like this It Cosmetics CC creams, but I feel like my skin wouldn't last on my skin. So then I started to get into pressed powders, and I tried several. I tried like some from the drugstore, but so far the one that's worked out best for me and I love, and like I said, I will repurchase this, it's the Fenty Pro Filter powder. And I got this back in May when I went to Vegas because I didn't have a pressed powder, and I went into Sephora to buy the setting spray as well. And I asked one of the girls, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get into powders, like what do you guys recommend? She's like, well, I recommend this, and then I think also by the brand One Size. I'm like, I'll just try this one out. And ever since then, I love it. Like I wear this all the time, and like I still have like, it's still pretty much full. So I just set my skin with this powder, and this is pretty much like the base for my skin. Like, and the thing I like about it is that it covers pretty much everything, but it does not feel like you're wearing any makeup at all. Like it feels so light, and all of these products are very natural. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my skin, and if you guys hear noise in the background, it's my husband. He got out of work, so he's currently in the bedroom, and I told him not to make any noise. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that, and I put it a little bit on, like I put some a little bit on my neck to blend with the rest of my face. But yes, like I said, you guys could still see a little bit of redness, but I like that about this, you know, like my skin looks natural, but it looks a little bit like better. So after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and use bronzer. And one of my friends got me into this bronzer. It's by Laura Mercier, and it's a matte bronzer in the color Bronze 4. And I really like it. So I have two like bronzer and contour products. I use this to kind of bronze my skin. Sorry. I use this to bronze my skin, like just around it. And I use the, I'm like trying to look for all my products. I can't find it, but it's also by Fenty. Oh, there you go. I found it. So to contour, like if I want to go like an in-depth, like to make my face a little bit more sculpted, I use this Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. But for right now, I'm just gonna bronze up my skin and warm it up a little bit. So I use this like Morphe brush that I've had for so long. I need to get new brushes. So I'm looking at the mirror right here, but I'm also trying to stay in like focus with the camera. So I'm just gonna bronze up my skin and just apply some on my forehead and in here. And this just gives me like a very natural, like bronzy look, nothing too crazy. There you go. And I'm just gonna do the same to the other side. And I feel like my favorite my favorite makeup products are blush and bronzer. I feel like they make such a huge difference when you do your makeup. So I do love me a good blush and bronzer. I don't know if you guys can see. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out my other camera and work with it. It's like a better camera, like it records 4K, and I even got a new lens. But I've been watching videos on how to set it up, because I do want to start recording with the other one, because you guys can see so much better. This camera is it's a very nice camera, like don't get me wrong, but I feel like it doesn't really get like all the details. So for right now, I'm just working with this one, and eventually once I figure out how to use the other one, then I would definitely be changing my setup and just the videos. But for right now, this is what's been working out for me. So yeah. If you guys have any suggestions on what kind of videos I should make, I'm really open for them. Like I have ideas of what I want to do, but I also want to hear your opinion. So I'm already done with the bronzer. Like I said, it just warmed up my skin. And then for blush, I have several blushes that I like to use. Usually if I want to do something very like pink and like flushy, then I like to use this Rare Beauty blush in the color Nearly Neutral. This is a very nice like pinky rose blush. Like I love it. But I think today I'm gonna go with a little bit of something like more like warm, and I'm gonna use this Becca blush in the color Wild Honey, and it looks like this. It's a very like warm color. It's like a peachy warm, and I really like how it looks on my skin. It looks very natural, so I'm gonna apply that, and then I'm gonna use this Sigma brush, and I like to apply blush on my nose. I feel like it looks very like sun-kissed and very natural, and then just like on the top of my cheeks. And I'm sorry if this camera is not picking up like the products and like everything in detail, but we'll just work with it. See, so I'm just gonna apply this blush, and like I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Like it looks so nice and sun-kissed. And then I'm gonna do the same to the other cheek. And it just makes my skin look so pretty. Like if it's like, I'm gonna show you guys up close, like an up close of my skin. I don't know if you guys could see that my skin looks very natural. I mean, you could tell that I'm wearing makeup, but like it doesn't look like cakey at all. So I think for my skin, like this is all I'm gonna do. I sometimes apply highlighter. You know what, I'm just gonna go for it. Why not? I have a few highlighters, but I do like to use the same one from the Hourglass palette, and it's this one. I think it's the metallic champagne strobe light, and I think they sell these individuals, but I got this palette I think like a couple months ago. Sorry, the camera turned off again. It turns off after a certain while. But I was saying I was applying highlighter on the tip of my nose, and then on my little cupid's bow right here, and I apply some on the inner corner of my eyes to just kind of make my eyes look a little bit open. And I did apply a lot of blush on my nose. I feel like it looks like it's burnt. I'm just gonna kind of go over it with like my face powder. There you go. I feel like that looks a little bit more natural. And then I think for my skin, like all my face makeup, like this is it. Like I said, usually if I'm going out to like a bar or a club, then I do switch it up, and I like to wear the Dior foundation. I think this is the Dior Face and Dior Backstage foundation and the shade 3W. And the thing I love about this foundation is that it's so light and so like, it feels so natural, and you can't even feel like you're wearing foundation, but it looks so pretty on like pictures and everything. So like I said, this is a little bit pricey, but all of these products are like on the pricier side, but honestly they're so good. So I usually wear this, and then I'll set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'll just do like my eye makeup and apply lashes. But pretty much these are the same products that I wear all the time. Sorry guys, the camera keeps cutting off. Like I said, this camera, I love the quality and I think it looks so nice. But since it is a smaller camera, it's more for like vlogging, then it does tend to get warm, and it just turns off by itself after a certain amount of minutes. But eventually I will be switching my camera. I'm hoping on my next video I can figure out how to work my other one, so I could step up the quality and the sound even better. So like I left off saying where I was talking about my face makeup, and like that was pretty much what I was gonna do. And now I'm gonna move into my eyebrows. The thing about my eyebrows, like I said, I struggle with them so much. They just don't stay in place. So I am gonna fast forward this really fast, and then we'll go ahead and get back into what I was doing, because if I recorded in regular time, it's gonna take me like 2 hours to record. So I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Like I said, my eyebrows, I don't like doing them, but I mean, we'll just go ahead and go with this today. Like I said, I'm not gonna be doing anything like crazy, just going out on a little date with my husband, and I mean, why not? So yeah, so after I'm done with my eyebrows, and I pretty much, this is like what I do for my face, and like I'm not gonna do anything else. And if I do want to switch it up, like I'll add a little bit of shadow, but for today I'm just not really feeling it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of eyeliner at the bottom like of my lash line, and I'm just gonna use this Essence eyeliner in the color Teddy, and it's just like a very like brown color to kind of make my eyes a little bit more pop a little bit more. And I'm just gonna apply some like at the outer corner. I don't know if you guys could tell the difference, but there you go. Oh my god, I don't usually wear liner and my eyes get very sensitive, but today I just wanted to add a little bit. And then after I'm done with that, then I'm just gonna wear some mascara. And when it comes to mascara, I have like my favorite for mascara. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black, and that is my holy grail mascara. Like I said, I've tried so many, and I do have very long and curly lashes, and so far that's the only mascara that kind of makes my eyelashes look so big. But I'm out of it, and they didn't have one at CVS when I went to go purchase one, and I just ended up buying another one. So right now I'm just using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. And when I do purchase products, I don't like to like not use them. I like to finish them and then repurchase whatever I was looking for. I just don't really like to waste them, and I know a lot of people like buy products and it doesn't work out for them. But for me, I mean, unless like it's very bad, then I won't use it. But I mean, it does the job and it makes my lashes look okay. I mean, it's not the best mascara I've tried, but so far it does the job. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. I feel like we all make like that funny face with, like when we're applying our mascara, like and I usually like to apply some like out the outer corner so I can make my eyes look a little bit cat eye. I don't know, like if that makes a difference, but you guys could tell the difference. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit at the lower lash line, just not much. I don't like to apply a lot of mascara, but you guys could tell the difference in my eyes. And I'm just gonna do the same to the other eye really fast. I feel like when it comes to eyebrows and like lashes, like they never look the same, and that is totally okay. I don't know if you guys know who Kathleen Light is, but she's a makeup YouTuber. I love watching her. I'd say she's one of my favorite makeup YouTubers, and she says that your brows are supposed to look like sisters, not twins. I mean, I don't have any sisters, so I wouldn't know how they look, but I mean, try to make them look as cousins. There you go. See, I'm just gonna apply this, and let me see how that looks. It's kind of weird to, like, it looks different on camera than in person, but I think it looks pretty even. I don't know, I've been wanting to like ask you guys this, but are you guys interested in like watching like story times? Like, I have a lot of story times. Like, I don't know if you guys believe in like ghosts. I don't like talking about that, but I have a lot of stories when it comes to that. Like, there was a time where I lived in like a haunted apartment, and I might sound crazy saying that, and like I said, I don't like talking about it because it does scare me, but I know that a lot of like YouTubers do like scary story times, and I'm very, very intrigued to see if you guys would be interested in hearing some of those. I mean, I would be recording it like with like 10 people in the house, you know, I would never record them alone. But yeah, I mean, I have story times like here, like a few interesting story times if you guys are interested. And like I said, I'm sorry if this video is all over the place or if I'm just mumbling like random words, but I just wanted to try it out and see how it worked out, and I think it came out pretty good. What do you guys think of my lashes? They look pretty good. I'm actually just gonna apply a little bit more at the outer corner of my left eye because it looks a little bit charcoal. There you go. So yes, now I'm done with that, and I'm done with like all my face makeup, and I'm just gonna apply some lip gloss. And I do have my lip gloss in my bag, so I will link it down below. It's just a lime crime lip gloss, and I think I actually linked it in my last video when I did it once in my purse. I actually mentioned it. So that's the same lip gloss that I'm gonna wear. Just kidding, I'm actually applying lipstick right now. I'm just applying a Revlon like mink color, and it's just a very nice like brown. It's like a nude brown. very natural. So yeah, so this is how my makeup looks, and I think it came out pretty good. Like I said, this is the makeup routine that I wear when I go out, if I want to just, you know, look a little bit put together. And if you guys do have any suggestions on what kind of videos I should make next, I do have a few ideas, but like I would like to hear your opinions. Then you guys can go ahead and comment down below. And if you guys do like seeing this little sit downs, get ready with me, then I would love to do them. I do have a lot of stories here and there that I would like to like share with you guys. But yes, I honestly am still I still can't believe that I'm doing this. And I'm very thankful for everything, you know, all the love that I've been getting. But I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.